Someone who's generous not just with their money, but with their time too. Though the money part is also good, because like I'm unemployed, so. Someone who doesn't just make me laugh, but is so funny, so freaking funny, that I am unable to stop myself from laughing and am in real danger of dying from asphyxiation. I'm attracted to drama. I don't like that. I'm not saying that that's a good thing. It's not a good thing. I know it's not a good thing. I actively, consciously try to avoid this. It just keeps happening. It's very appealing when someone has a lifelong love of learning. Because I myself have a lifelong love of talking to people as though they haven't finished kindergarten yet. I really like it when someone's on the same wavelength as me. Do they like tea? Do they read fiction? Do they enjoy philosophical conversations? Here's a big one. Are they vegan? Except for the times they forget and accidentally eat a burger. I really like a person who is comfortable with silence and doesn't feel like they have to fill up every second of, you know. I'm not into shallow people. I'm attracted to ladies with a lot of layers, you know? Like an onion. I'm attracted to onions. Blonde onions. Because I am so cerebral, I'm really attracted to people who are down to earth. Someone who's really practical, who knows stuff like how to balance up finance, fix a toilet. Someone who, if it came down to it, could defend me from thugs on the streets using their knowledge of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Someone who's real, like not a chatbot. Mystery is alluring. Like if I talk to you for a couple hours and I feel like I get the gist of who you are, I'm not interested. I want to be constantly guessing what's going on with you. Like with my ex, I didn't really know that much about her because she didn't speak English and I didn't speak whatever language she spoke. So every day I work from about 7 a.m. to 1 a.m. So I'd really love to find someone who is working from 1 to 7. Then we don't have to see each other. I consider myself a hopeless romantic, which means I think a relationship should be like a great story, full of excitement, high stakes, and like almost no chance of working out. A relationship that is such a long shot that if it somehow survives, like Hollywood producers should be crawling to me on their hands and knees begging for the rights to turn it into a movie. Maybe like starring Timothy Chalamet as me, I don't know. I think what's most important to me is that you have toughness, grit, extreme tenacity. Because if you don't, you're not gonna be able to deal with me for very long. Do they collect expired hotel key cards? Are they nostalgic, specifically for the year 2002, with a definite distaste for 2003? Can she cook even half as good as mama? But like, does she even know how to make a pecan pie? You know, what's her meatloaf like? Does she make just like a plain one, or does it have all the onions and peppers in it? There's a lot of things that go into this. Me, myself, I'm a planner, so when I meet someone who's the opposite, who can go with the flow and embrace spontaneity, it's a big red flag. It's like, no. Relationships are already stressful enough. I don't need someone like throwing curveballs at me every day. Oh, why don't we do this? Oh, look, there's something we could try out. No. Here's how to make a guy like me obsessed with you. First, have an opinion that makes no sense. Second, admit that it makes no sense. Third, never back down. And I will literally never be able to stop thinking about you.
Strangers come to town, they call him